Hi, I'm Shard Jossel with That Grape Juice, and I'm here with St. John. How are you, St. John?
Hey, Shaw, how you feeling?
You know what? I could be better if I had some makeup on, but that's another story for another day.
You
Now,
watch
thank
yourself.
you. Thank
You
you.
look
I
good.
appreciate that.
You get it together, all right? You look good.
Thank
I don't,
you. So I want to start off by congratulating you. You're nominated this year for Beatty Awards, right? How
thank
many
you so
nom-
much.
How many nominations have you secured?
This year, I have no idea. I didn't even know that's how you talk about it. Secured. I like that. I got to
Hmm.
secure. I like that. Sounds expensive. How many nominations did you secure? I'm about to text that to my mom. Let me see what she's. I don't know. I didn't even check, but you tell. I mean, you tell me. One sounds like a lot. I ain't been here. I wasn't here last year, so one is a lot.
It's an incredible accomplishment, and congratulations again. So, what was it like? I have to know, what was it like working with Beyonce on the Gift album last year for The Lion King? What was that process like?
I mean, it's priceless. It's the first time I ever had an experience like that of that grand scale. And this is Beyonce. It's the queen
Yeah,
of the record, and she thought it was special enough that she wanted to take the record further, and that's in it was magic. I can give
it's
you like
magic.
colorful. It was magic, and
We,
I magic in real life, and I got to see it and stuff.
ooh, love it, love it. So, how do you feel about the success of your song Trap? I know that your music has been all over TikTok. How has this moment in time been for you specifically as an artist?
I think it's phenomenal just watching everything happen. I've been on the road for the last 4 years touring, and I put out 2 collections of music. So I've been selling out shows across the world for a few years, like living my dream in real time without the cameras and without the lights. So I had this song Roses, and it blew up in Russia. I didn't even know about TikTok. This is 2 years ago. This is before TikTok. So it's been a
Wow.
hit for 2 years. And then Iman Beck remixed it and reintroduced it to the world. And then people started dancing to it on TikTok. But it was a hit record for 2 years before that. So it's wild watching Roses have a few different lives, watching people get introduced to it at different places, right? Like my 4-year-old nephew might have heard it at on TikTok, but like the 22-year-old girl in Kazakhstan heard it when she was just in the club at night. But she heard the trapped out version.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I imagine that has to be exciting. So, in what ways are you taking care of yourself? You know, 2020 has come out of left field for a lot of us. There's a lot going on, specifically with us just being Black, and then, of course, having to have to deal with the ins and outs of COVID-19. In what ways is St. John practicing self care at a time like this?
I love myself daily, aggressively, and with a regular regimen. Period. I drink my water, I get my sleep, I moisturize my skin, and I tell myself, I love you. That's a lot. I do that as frequently as I possibly can. I make sure my mind is clear, so I'm focused on the things I care about. And the people I love, I let them know I love them. And that's it. Every day is the same day, except I want to get a little better at what I did yesterday.
Mm, that's a great way of approaching it. We could all take notes from that. So, what can you tell us? Is there anything new? What do you have brewing? What should we be looking out for coming next from you?
I'm deciding on a regular basis. I mean, look, what I'm about to do is we're working on a digital tour. I just released, actually, when the protests and the riots started, we released a small capsule collection, my brand Not a Cult. We did a small capsule with the proceeds benefiting people that were affected, victims who suffered police brutality. It was a shirt. I make clothes. If I make clothes, I feel like my clothes can carry a message that my music carries and my ideas carry. Like it's the same language. So the next thing you could expect is another collection, Not a Cult. We're about to release another collection in 2020 and put out more music. Roses hasn't even peaked. It's only
Yeah.
on the charts. When it hits #1, then you could ask me what I'm gonna do next. But I ain't get to #1 yet, so I can't tell you I'm about to go to Disneyland. So give me a second.
Okay. And who are some of your biggest musical influences? Like, who inspires you the most?
To date,
Yeah, to date. I'd say to date. Yeah.
at the risk of sounding arrogant, I mainly listen to myself. I'm in my head a lot. I listen to everybody's music that I come across, but I'm listening just as an observer. I'm living in my world.
Okay. Well, so do you mind me asking who you're listening to now? Like who's on your radar? And I'm listening. It could be throwback. It could be Dusty's. But what's in your music, streaming service right now? What are you listening to?
My catalog of what I'm listening to all the time, you always gonna hear dance hall. You always gonna hear J record, new, old, in between. It won't even matter. And then whatever just came out this morning. So that's always my catalog. So you hearing Beanie Man, Jay-Z, and whatever came out this morning.
Final question. Any dream collaborators for future projects? Is there anyone that you love? I mean, you kind of hit the apex with Beyonce, but is there anyone else that you want to collab with?
For sure. But I'll share my excitement when it happens in real life.
Okay, that's fair enough. SAINt JHN, I want to thank you again for joining me. Again, I'm Shar Jossell with That Great Juice, and enjoy the 2020 BET Awards as best you can. And again, congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you so much, Shar. Really great talking to you.
Same.